can feel again.
What's up, guys? Back again with round 2 of the WFO Promotions Hare Scramble series. 98 to 200 C class is off. Alright, let's get this started. Bike starts up, first kick. Like I said in the last video, perks of having a two-stroke. My buddy Mike is right there in his minty gear. He also had a good start. A little backstory before we get too far into the video. I spent the last week on spring break. I was in Mexico, so I have not really touched my bike since the last race, which was 2 weeks ago. Get into this really deep sand section, and if you let up on the gas at all, then you're kind of screwed, which is what I did. And I'm getting passed all over the place. And on my left there is Kyle. Me and him have had some very good battles last year. And Mischief going into the woods here. Alright, get into this line here. Like I said again in the last video, classic C-class type stuff. On the first lap, at least that is. Get around 2 people here. Then on this uphill section, this guy takes the wrong line, and I make it around him. And I make it around Mike. Mike's really fast, so it's unusual for me really to get around him at all. I was wondering what was happening, but it's like while I'm around him, I'm gonna try and push as hard as I can and get as far ahead of him as I can. And then this tiny log, and yeah, and he gets around me right there. So I mean, it doesn't last long. Make a pass on a guy on the inside. Looks like he may have ran into a tree just like I did. Then this guy crashes, so I get around him. This track, oh my god, I did not like this track at all. It's really loose sand, and it's rutted out. For the last 3 weeks, there have been races in Keithburg here, so this place is just destroyed. Guy goes down there, get around him, but I make a mistake in this loose sand and I get passed by 2 people. Get roosted there a little bit too. And going into this part, lay it down, the really loose sand. I am not good in loose sand. Plus, like I said in the beginning of the video, I haven't touched my bike since the last race, and it is very apparent. As you can see, I'm going very slow, having a really rough day. Today was definitely an off day. So finish my first lap. Get around some guy, looks like he was stalled on the side. And yeah, I've only finished my first lap and I'm already exhausted. This loose sand really got to me. This guy lets me around him. The slanted log, I hate slanted logs. They always make my wheel slide out, which is maybe something you guys could help me with. I cross logs, it's like I'm on ice. My wheels just slide out and it sucks. So maybe it's a tire pressure issue, who knows. You guys have any suggestions, leave a comment for my log crossing problems. go down right there, and that was a hard hit to the money makers. This is a really loose sand section, so had to really ride the clutch to get out of there. Get around a guy to the inside, but I'm not in a very good rut, so kind of slow going around this open section here. Come in for another lap. I think that's my third lap, or second. I need to start paying attention more when I'm doing these commentaries. As you can see, I'm going really slow. And coming in here, I fall and the GoPro falls off. But the next lap I take really slow and I find it, luckily, and I went half a lap with the GoPro in my mouth because it wasn't attached to my head or anything, and I didn't have another place to put it, so the GoPro was in my mouth, and I gave it to one of my friends' parents, and they gave it to me after the race. So today was a very rough day. I got 15th of 25, which is not where I wanted to be, but I have about a month before my next race. I'm gonna skip round 3. It's a 4.5 hour drive, so a little bit too far for me, but round 4 I'll be at that one, and until then I'm gonna ride, work out the kinks, and hopefully we'll be on the top half of the pack for round 4. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.